On this Good Friday, I remember not many years ago a production by Mel Gibson, The Passion of the Christ. It's a movie that produced that highlighted the last 12 hours of the life of Jesus before his crucifixion. And in that film, there was so much violence and blood and suffering. And some people were upset because Mel Gibson overdid it. But the truth is, Jesus experienced that and more. The suffering and the pain, the scourging, the crown of thorns that he went through on Good Friday so that you and I might be saved. An exchange, the suffering for his glory. But that speaks to us today that before there can be a resurrection, there is a time of suffering. As a matter of fact, the word says that in this life we'll experience pain, we'll experience trials, tribulations. But the good news is Jesus will deliver us out of them all. However, we still have to go through the times of suffering in order to obtain his glory. So on this Good Friday, embrace where you are. Now, I'm not saying like where you are, but embrace and let God bring you through what you're going through so that he can bring his resurrection power into your life. I believe that's the word here on Good Friday. As a matter of fact, tonight, Good Friday, City Church is going to have its Good Friday communion service. We begin at 7 o'clock. It's going to be a time of all of God's people coming together, celebrating. There'll be a word about suffering, a word that is going to encourage you to find out what God does in our lives through that. I believe you'll be completely encouraged in your life. So remember, on this Good Friday, embrace where you're going because God has a resurrection for you on Easter.